Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the Twin Astrology forecast for the Twin Flame Collective for the week ahead. Before jumping in with the astrology that we're going to be up against this week, I would like to mention, feel free to check out the description box below. There's going to be a link below for the online tarot class that I am running. The next class, I believe it starts March the 12th, runs through till April the 9th. If you would like to book a reading, there is a new webpage link below. It's kind of like an all-in-one place where you can book, and it kind of eliminates the middle process. So feel free to check out my new webpage. I'd love to get you booked in for a reading. Let's talk about these energies, guys. We got such a big week ahead for the twins. Today, on Monday, February the 12th, the moon is going to be going into Aries. I know it was very etheric. It was very heavy, very watery on the weekend as the moon moved through Pisces. And so those with prominent Pisces placements, I'm sure you were feeling it and you were all in your feels. I know I had a couple good purges on the weekend, but now I'm feeling back in my Mercury and Aries element with the moon in Aries. But we do have the moon sextile Pluto today. And that is at an analytical 0 degree 43. And so this is like massive abundance is what I feel. Abundance. They were showing me this energy of rejoicing, healing, and the results of like past efforts coming to light. Success felt really, really good, like a realized energy, like a self-realization. And I kept hearing rewards are yours. So that's a message for somebody out there. This is going to bring forward a deep emotional intensity, I feel. But it's very transformative energy, huge potential for transformations, I feel, this week, and deep, deep emotional healing, spiritual evolution. And so it's also this energy of being just free to move on, like free to just move on into the new, right? Aries is the first sign, the new. On Tuesday, February the 13th, the moon is going to be sextile Mercury. And this was like the death energy with the Emperor. And so this is rebirthing, I feel, the masculine collective. This is also rebirthing our inner masculine. And so this is going to bring forward increased emotional intelligence, cosmic intelligence. It is the rebirth of the divine masculine is how my guides kind of showed me that energy. And with Mars also entering into Aquarius on Tuesday, this was being shown to me as the magician with the Hierophant. And so the magician is the energy of having all of the tools. The magician can manipulate energies. The Hierophant is the highest authority, right? It is higher than the emperor. It is divinity. It is also belief systems. And so stripping away belief systems, I just felt this was a very powerful symbol of manifestation energies and spiritual growth, right? We've been in this process of clearing, of purging for many years now. And so we're at this pivot point of really understanding that we have the power, we have the power from within is what I wrote, to create the reality that we desire. And so it's not just our thoughts that create our reality. It is our thoughts. It is our emotions. It is our grounded action. It is understanding the power from within and believing and having that faith that we can manifest our reality. And also by seeking, right? We're here to be these seekers. Last year was all about seeking the knowledge, seeking the truth. This year is all about grounding the strength and grounding the faith and knowing that we have the wisdom to achieve our highest spiritual potential. And so this week is massive, I feel. We're going to have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Pluto, all in that third house of Capricorn when Mars enters into Aquarius at exactly 23 degrees. King of Swords energy. I just thought, like, wow, massive chills, this is like enhanced communication, enhanced social harmony. I feel this is like the law coming in, like this is creative accountability. And so with also Venus sextile Neptune. So this energy, though, is suggesting almost like an aggressive act of intellect for the divine masculine, preparing to maybe make a hasty decision when it comes to a certain family conflict that's been hindering growth. It is also the sword that kind of severs and breaks the status quo, I feel. And it is this lone wolf energy is what came through for me. This lone wolf energy was channeled. But I feel embracing too, like Aquarian energy, living by your own code of conduct, regardless of society norms or society expectations or familial or social expectations. And so I feel this is the pivot point for the masculine to be unafraid to take action, to kind of rebel and to embrace that authentic self. February 14th, we have St. Valentine's Day. And I know that's not going to be an easy day for a lot of us to go through. And I feel divine feminine. This is also you learning to step into being the center of attention on Valentine's Day. But we have the moon entering into Taurus on Valentine's Day. And it's going to be square Pluto in Aquarius. And so this is a very tense aspect. And I kept hearing karma. I was kind of floating in the Six of Cups energy. It felt really good, really dreamy with the wheel and the Empress. And so this is where I feel divine feminine. You're going to be the center of attention this week. This was also the energy of maybe receiving gifts or an inheritance, and this could be a divine inheritance of the fortune in the birth chart being activated, connected to your spiritual gifts. It could be an actual physical financial inheritance from some kind of situation that existed in the past, from a crossed over loved one, or like a divine gift, like a gift from the hand of God, an inheritance in that situation. And I was just shown this reconciliation energy of perhaps the divine masculine showing up with a gift. I just feel like the divine feminine's efforts is just starting to bear fruit. That's kind of how they showed that to me. And I also feel with the Six of Cups energy on the flip side, because there's always the two polarities playing out, the divine masculine is just bombarded and surrounded with all of these past memories of the divine feminine. I feel the past life memories, and I do feel like rejection of the karmic acquaintances, or that worthlessness wound connected to that karmic circle. So with the moon also square Mars, this is, I feel, magician and lovers energy at play. And I feel the strong, powerful connection between the twins that can never be untethered and never be unbound. And so I just feel this is basically the power of love, giving the masculine the tool to shed the old, to make that choice in lovers, right? The Gemini energy, the ability to transform, right? And all these forces, I feel, are indicating the fusion of the twins, like the fusion of the unions that has already been made manifest in the spiritual, and the fusion of this cosmic mastery in the physical, right? With all of the perfect cosmic ingredients at play this week. I feel the divine masculine is going to have to face these obstacles. And this is the exertion of his passionate expression, I feel, towards the feminine. The love of the feminine coming forward. We have the moon sextile Saturn as well, which was like the strength in the lovers and this harmonious energy being grounded for the new earth, right? It's the control of the inner reality to be made manifest in the external, right? As within, so without, as above, so below. And so with Mars conjunct Pluto, this is creating the drive, right? More Six of Cups energy, the drive, the ambition, the lust for power, that sex drive towards the feminine, I feel, because the feminine, I feel, is very sexually attractive at this time and magnetically attractive at this time. And this is going to trigger almost like a ruthlessness or ruthless behavior, I feel, for the divine masculine, and maybe even trigger some violent behavior when it comes to anything or someone standing in the masculine's way of taking action towards the divine feminine this week. So potential for massive healing, but there's going to be massive breakdowns of the false foundations. On the 15th, on Thursday, Mercury's going to be sextile Chiron. And so this is going to bring sudden, intense changes, swift movement, swift progress. I kept being shown the Tower with the Eight of Wands, accelerated ascension. So deep introspection is going to be needed, though, after any upheaval or chaos in the energies this week. And so that's always followed by deep introspection, right? To explore the wounds and insecurities. Give me a second, guys, okay? I'm back. Sorry about that. So we're going to be exploring all of these wounds, all of these insecurities, I feel, anything that's been holding us back from giving it our all, right? Going 100% in. And so Friday, February the 16th, the moon's going to be going into Gemini. And so it's going to be trine Venus, it's going to be trine Pluto, and it's going to be trine Mars, all within a very short time period. And so this is the energy of temperance with the Four of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. And so we are at this point of healing the stuckness, healing the grief, healing the stagnancy, healing these old belief systems. It's like a shift in consciousness. It's enlightenment as to what the ultimate fulfillment is going to be in our own life. It's like self-actualization. With the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, I feel this is hidden communication, telepathic communication. It could also be a deep knowing of receiving news or, receiving a message. And with Mercury also sextile the North Node, I just feel this is an opportune time. 11:11 on the timer when I looked up. An opportune time with all of this heightened intuition to communicate clearly. It's going to bring forward this emotional clarity, I feel, because the Aquarian energy allows us to detach from being overly emotional to anything that's being illuminated this week. And so it's a powerful time of cycles closing. We need to have faith in the universe. We're going to have Mercury also square Uranus, which is bringing forward like a Fool and a Queen of Wands energy. And so this is the energy of meeting spontaneity with logic, right? And so the Queen of Swords is very energetic. I know I give her a bad rap, and she gets a bad rap all over the tarot world for being the karmic. And so because it's the youngest, it's the youngest queen out of all of the queens, right? It's the fire, it's the idea. And so sometimes it comes in very fiery and very strong, and it takes time to mature that Queen of Wands energy, right? And get to the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel these energies are very contradictory at this time. So there's a need to both move forward along with recovering, because we're getting all of these, I feel, dramatic insights. So meditation this week, we're going to have Venus entering into Aquarius, which is bringing forward justice, divine justice, I feel. So there's a need for balance in your life, divine feminine. There's a need for structure, and we are here to restructure these new foundational relationship cycles moving forward. And so we need to master setting our personal boundaries. We are here to reestablish new rules for ourselves too. And so the twins are also here to reestablish the expectations for one another, right? And so if we don't have clear and open, concise communication, we can't build a healthy establishment, right, in any foundation. And so Venus in this sign, I feel, is also all about connection. It's not just about a soulmate. It's not just about a one-on-one connection. It's about our connection as a divine feminine with the world at large. And so it's the sign of unconventional love. It's a very progressive lover, right? And so with Saturday having Venus conjunct Pluto, this is, I feel, the Empress with the Eight of Cups energy is how I was shown that. And this is also at an analytical 0 degrees. So divine feminine, this is massive for your transformative growth this week. There's going to be a shift in focus, I feel, for a lot of the divine feminines. It's the energy of leaving behind everything that's no longer serving you and going towards abundance. It's a shift in mindset. It's a release of a lack mindset, I feel, for the divine feminine. It's the Empress. The Empress. Think about the Empress, divine feminine. She's powerful, right? What else did I write? She is sensual, right? It's not about lustful sexuality. It's about sensuality. The Empress is just sensual. There's just something about Mary, right? And it's a woman who represents fertility. You can just feel the embodiment of divine feminine when you see it. And so the Empress is the ultimate creative abundance. It's all about nurturing and growth is what I journal. What does the Eight of Cups represent for me? It represents my journey of self-discovery. this aha moment of this whole pursuit of this deeper spiritual purpose. It's always been about me. And so it is the energy of walking away. So we're in this triggering portal of potent energies this week to bring profound shifts, I feel, into the realm of love and relationships. The twins came here to bring this shift into love and relationships. And so all of these moments that have led us to this week, I feel, have all been like this catalyst for deep emotional healing. And so it really isn't about the other person. It's about the deep emotional healing for the divine feminine, right? And so get ready to confront any shadows, divine feminine, this week, so you can finally embrace this profound self-love and acceptance. On Sunday, February the 18th, the sun is going to be entering into Pisces, and it's going to be in the 4th house of Aquarius at 7 degrees 17. 717, and I know that's a big twin flame number, 717, and that's the chariot energy with the star. So we are moving towards healing. We're getting in that chariot of ascension for the age of Aquarius, and we're also going to have the moon entering into Cancer that day, and so it's going to be feeling restless. It's also this sense of impulsiveness, building, the urge to take a calculated risk, or even a foolish risk, right? Because there's no risk, there's no reward. And so change, action, seize the day is how I closed off that channeling for the week ahead. We need to remember we're also prepping leading up to the Venus-Mars conjunction. I think it's on the 22nd. Well, it's next week anyway. All right, let's jump in with some cards. I am going to start off with the Kyle Gray deck. Oh, the Temple of Truth, Inner Earth. So we're at the moment of truth, right? Throat chakra activations. This is about authentic self-expression and the base chakra. And I do feel a lot of the feminines are clearing the base chakra. And so we're getting rooted in this new sense of strength and security, which is also the energy of laying a new foundation, new relation foundations, new relational foundations. Okay. Arcturian light codes. And so there's a lot of evolutionary downloads coming in as those that agree to awaken are recalling their power. A lot of future forward thinking. We get the chamber of the violet flame, which is spontaneous kundalini activations, radical transformations, a massive karmic release, and then there is I am presence. Higher heart activation with the order of Melchizedek. And so we are being embraced by all of these higher light codes. I know if you follow the Schumann resonance, it's been way up there. So a lot of us are coming into light of our spiritual mission being uncovered. Don't give up just yet. It always gets darkest before the dawning. And so we're dropping our shields. We're opening our heart to all of this divine cosmic love. And we're going through this heart healing. But it is very intense as we go through this light body activation and we access all of the divine from within. We are coming into blessings, but it does require truth. Truth, authentic self-expression, and we're going through a major upgrade, right? With the solar light upgrade. So this is about, I feel, the masculine finding their inner fire, their inner willpower to go towards this Holy Grail, which really is the process of inner self-discovery. The Holy Grail is within you, within your sacred heart. So find sacredness in the purging, because what you are seeking is always seeking you back. And when you are ready to receive it, it will arrive. But we do have to go through the old Akashic clearing, the clearing of the old stories, which is the 4th dimension of the collective consciousness. And I'm doing a video of that on my membership side. I feel it's going to go on the membership side, but we have to release the stories of the past lives, the collective past lives, in order to embrace freedom. And so standing in the Hall of Fame, I'm hearing that song, standing in the Hall of Fame. And so a lot of mystical secrets are being revealed as Inner Earth is activated. And look at that, we're laying that foundation. It is the energy of a lot of Palladian light activations too, I feel, this coming together. Let's jump in with some Archangel Tarot cards. The Empress. The Empress. And she's coming through loud this week, the divine feminine. So if there's been a delay in laying a foundation, I feel this week there is going to be an opportunity to accomplish something new. If there's been a delay, that's kind of like a delay in laying a foundation. I feel somebody's really been watching you, divine feminine. I do feel the masculine's been watching you, but you got to act upon your dreams this week, divine feminine. Our creativity is always rewarded, so trust that you are always going to be divinely rewarded. We're going to dig into the divine masculine collective first. Messages for the masculine, please. The sun, there's that illumination. It's a 19 card, and I did notice astrologically we have I think is it Uranus at 19 degrees? I think it is. So this is like an activation. I feel a shift in thinking, positive thinking, powering through any challenges is what it feels like. And there's that truth. Yeah. Okay, so an apology. So there's the Six of Cups reverse. So I do feel the masculines are in a lot of deep inner child reminiscing, right? Really in the depths of the shadow of the inner child with the Six of Cups reversed, I feel is what's going on here. Deep within some childhood memories. Oh, memories of Atlantis as well, I feel, with the mermaid. And so there's been an enlightened energy, an illumination, enlightenment about a new beginning, but there's a lot of deep emotional exploration connected to the inner child. And that's the truth, right? And that's the truth. And breaking free from a very toxic cycle, the Five of Wands, and we get the Devil reversed. And so the masculine is also, I feel, shifting a money mindset. And so that actually, that King of Coins or King of Ariel came through in the for whoever message. So I'll tag that or add a card. But I feel like releasing a money mindset about materialism, right? Disillusionment, coming out of disillusionment and understanding that fulfillment really does lie in heart-centered romantic relationships, I feel is what's going on for the divine masculine. And so new idea, facing the bumps in the road, anything that's hindered the masculine, I feel he's got the power to sever that, right? Cutting to the chase, cutting through the illusions with the Ace of Swords. And this will bring forward a new, gentle, loving, open-hearted, masculine collective, I feel, moving forward. So releasing what no longer serves him. I do feel a lot of the masculines stay stuck in toxic cycles. There's a need for detox. There's a need to find self-confidence again, right? To understand what's been holding them back. So this is really a self-created challenge that the masculine agreed to resolve this lifetime. So divine feminine, withdrawal from any drama that the masculine is connected to, and have patience at this time. Have patience that things are shifting even if you can't see it happening around you. So we're pulling into the divine feminine at the moment. What do we get here? Ooh, the Emperor reversed on the divine feminine side. Tell me more about that energy. Six of Wands in reversed. I feel the feminine has also done a purging or healing, I feel, connected to a father wound is what I'm feeling on the feminine side. With the Emperor reversed, maybe a shift in beliefs of what true masculine stability brings forward or what you require from true masculine, right? And there's a lot of healing and perspective shifting when it comes to third party for the divine feminine. So the feminine too is also going through some disillusionment as to what a real man means to have, like what that means. So a shift in beliefs of relationships connected to men. Maybe you've always been with the King of Pentacles reversed, Emperor reversed, as a reflection of a father wound. And so I feel releasing that. I want to say, like, you've gained a new perspective. So coming unstuck, learning a lesson, because the Hanged Man upright is stuck and needing to learn the lesson still. And so receiving the lesson of third party, healing that cycle of third party. So I want to say congratulations. You've done a good job. You've come out of confusion. You've come out of disillusionment. And you are manifesting at a higher level, I feel. So major period of enlightenment. So you might be feeling like you were in a holding cell to go through this state of reflection to learn this lesson. We get the Eight of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck. And this is combined, I feel, with the Seven of Coins. and the Seven of Michael in reversed. This to me is like a confession or time to invest. This is something coming back. This is also, there's something better out there for you. So release what you need to let go of for your spiritual quest. And so there's that self-realization, the epiphany, the hermit energy, going through this spiritual growth, through this emotional discomfort of the Five of Cups. Right, of the Five of Cups, understanding that everything happens for a reason. We might not really ever understand the whys, but we can't keep dwelling on the shoulda, coulda, woulda. So there's a release of regret, or a release of the couldas, or the shouldas, or the wouldas, and bringing that into the light. I feel bringing that into the light, and answers always do come through meditation. So let's get a closing message. Get ready to face a challenge ahead. And don't be all up in your head. Forgiveness is a wondrous gift, right? Forgiveness is a wonderful, liberating gift that you not only give yourself and others, but it's more for yourself. And so a release of pain, maybe that's the challenge, is you need to forgive somebody. Maybe you're looping round and round in an old mindset, but there's going to be upheaval. And usually upheaval is the catalyst for change to guide us towards our higher self. So I feel the energies are channeling reconciliation and breakthrough, but let's keep going here. What else did the twins need to know? Presence. Be present, right? Understand the dynamic that's in front of you, and have like almost like a gratefulness for the lesson when the realization comes forward. Because we are in a week of shifting. There's going to be a paradigm shift. So get ready for triggers. Get ready for obstructions. These are there to allow you, to show you what is left below the surface that needs to be addressed, that is still a block for receiving love, that is still a block for union, where you need to course correct. We always have the ability to self-improve, and so just set that intention of to be better than you were yesterday. That is a big part of living consciously, is to set those intentions to consciously be a better person. We all fall back. We all make mistakes. We have to all overcome these roadblocks and these challenges. And so I feel right now we are in a relationship paradigm shift. The Twin Soul Collective came here to teach others to live consciously. We are in the precipice of twin flame, twin soul union, but we do have to strip away all of the karmic complexities that are blocking the connection. We also have to strip away illusions of the mind before we can go towards this new life. Get ready to cut some cords this week. Get ready to purge some old unwanted past life memories. Anything that's been a block for this renewal. I do feel there's a possibility for reunion, but it all comes down to choice. So I feel we've got big decisions to make this week, guys. Let's get one last message from Spirit. If you're wondering if this will happen, the answer is yes. So I do feel union is around the corner, and both of us, we both go through very tough times in separation. We both go through soul recovery and separation, and there's that forgiveness. So forgiveness really is an amazing, powerful, liberating thought process, right? It takes a process. You got to release everything that holds you back from forgiveness. So it doesn't mean it's okay that the people treated you the way they did. But it allows you to move through the trauma. It allows you to move on from the trauma, and just it allows you to be free. So I do feel a lot of the masculines are struggling this week. They could really use the feminine's understanding at this time as they go through this purification, because I feel that the universe is putting a break on any toxic situationships that aren't serving the higher mission, that aren't serving the higher good. So we can all come into this greater self-awareness and this new higher spiritual perspective. So get ready for a shift this week, guys. If you would like to book a reading with me, please check out the description box below. I'd love to get that booked in for you. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.